to talk a little bit more about the family, and I'm curious of your journey learning more about your family history.
To tell you the truth, it's I know back to like my great grandma Drew. About as far as it went. I've some of the stuff on my dad's side of the family. There was some genealogy stuff that cousins had did, and there's some tragedies on that side too. Um, but I've really not been really all that interested. I'm ashamed to say, because I'm more about worried about where I'm going at this point
Mm-hmm.
than I mean, it's nice to know, hey, that's cool. Well, then that's cool. Oh, Virginia Tech, that's cool.
Right.
The Mary tree, that's cool. Who knew? But it's really never been anything that I've had this big urge to go try to find where my roots were. My roots were, as far as I was concerned, immediate family up to grandma. And that's about as far as it went. And they didn't really, it wasn't a big thing. Juneteenth, for example, I knew nothing about it. It was never brought until, it's in my dang near 30s because it was never really nationalized. I didn't know there was this distinction when slavery ended and then when it really ended because there was some people still enslaved over here. Who knew? And living in the world, it may have been more to the forefront if I had stayed in South Minneapolis. But once I moved into basically a predominantly white area, it was a moot point at that point. I mean, what am I going to do? Have a celebration for myself. So it was really never brought up. I mean, Juneteenth, what the hell was that? I'm ashamed to say. I mean, now for the last 20 whatever years, obviously I know, but it was never a thing where the family said it's Juneteenth, let's go celebrate, and it was just recently that it was even a holiday for that matter. So
That's true.
I would expect it means a whole lot more to some other people than it does to me, frankly. It's cool, and I get the distinction. And there should be a recognition on when it actually ended, not this arbitrary date. And here you got some brothers sitting over here that ain't benefiting from this. I get all that. Um, but yeah, it really wasn't that said that much about it.